Okay. What did we do Thursday? Oh, Thursday we just did a couple of Warrior 1 and 2. Okay.
Lizards.
Hmm?
Lizards today.
Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe hip openers after sitting on my butt all week.
Last I think we love hip openers.
They're teasing me because
Yeah.
3 weeks before you did flying lizard and all things, and I was like, really? Do you do it during the week? And I was, no, we just did it today. I'm like, so you are waiting for me? And last Saturday it was exactly the same. They are waiting for me. And I can do it. So I was like, really? Can you? So that's why she's teasing me lizards. And I'm fine. People openers is fine. What's wrong with flying lizards? Nothing. Just can fly.
Flying lizards are fun. Yeah, there are a lot of binds that we get far enough and then we don't do it. But even sitting down when we do some of these, like there are a lot of binds you can do. The bind that we did when we were doing the janusirasana, shoulder inside the knee, right? Yeah, even that. I think there are ones you can arm balance and have your legs over your elbows, and yeah. But yeah,
One thing I like about your style of teaching is that you always provide the option.
Sure.
Right. So if you do it, great. Other places they just don't go as far. So that's nice.
Yeah, we just need more people here. Well,
Wants to know what exists.
yeah. All right. Okay, so hips it is. Okay. Well, sit bone grounded, spine straight. Start with some breath work. Fine, slow, smooth, long inhalation. End of inhalation, hold your breath for 3 seconds before exhaling. Again, fine, slow, smooth, long exhalation. And when you exhale, completely empty out the lungs, suck your belly in. Push the diaphragm up, completely empty out the lungs. When you think your lungs empty, exhale a couple more seconds and hold. Fill your belly up, chest cage lifts, makes extra room for the lungs to fill in, and hold. more time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Let's return to normal breathing. Open your eyes. Hands to the side. Inhale. Arms reach over your head, elongate your spine. Reach as high as you can. Exhale. Exhale one more time. Inhale, arms over your head. Exhale, bend to your right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the right. See if you can go a little bit further than last time. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twist to the right one more time. This time, let's tug on our knee for a deeper twist. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left and tug on your knee one more time. Inhale, back to the center and release. All right, let's switch our legs if you need to. Okay. Left ear to left shoulder. Back to the center, right ear to right shoulder. Back to the center. Maybe reach with your hand over your head. Let's go to the left side one more time. And back to the center. And right ear to right shoulder. And release. Gaze up to the ceiling. And slowly bring it parallel to the ground all the way down. One more time. Gaze up. And all the way down. And trace your chin to chest to the left. And down to the right. One more time to the left. And make one full circle. Pause, go the other direction. And pause, bring it to the center. And this feels good, especially if you have phone neck. All the time. And I make fun of my teenager, but I'm just as bad. Yeah, we're always on Sundays like, what's your screen time this week? Yeah. All right. Okay, so before we get up, let's do a quick circle your arms to your knee, and let's go circle our upper body. And pause, go the other direction. And pause. All right. Come on up to tabletop. Okay, so we're going to do some cat-cows. Exhale, cat, inhale, cow. And when you exhale, your tailbone tucks in. And drop your head, upper back arches. Completely empty out the lungs. Inhale, tailbone tucks to ceiling, gaze forward. Exhale. Get that blood flowing up and down your spine. Get your hips to get lubricated. And come to neutral top. Let's lower our hips down. Come to child's pose. All right, and come on up on your fingertips, your head off the mat, and it's directly in between your shoulders. And press onto your fingertips, lower your head down. Feel the stretch on your upper back. And walk your fingers to the right corner of the mat. Feel the stretch here from your left pinky all the way to your left hips. Spend a couple of breaths here. And walk back to the center and to the left side of the mat. And feel the stretch here from your right pinky all the way to your right hips. Back to the center. Let's go to the other side one more time. This time, let's take our left palm, place it over right hand. For a deeper stretch on the left side. Back to the center and go to the other side. This time, right palm over left hand. And back to the center. And come on up to tabletop. All right. Let's do a thoracic twist quick. Right arm up and feed right through. Bring your right shoulder down. And back to the center. Left arm parallel to the ground and feed right through. And back to the center. Lower your hips, come to child's pose. All right, let's get into puppy pose. Reach forward. Your elbows are fully down on the mat. Bring your hips directly above your knees. And drop your head down and reach forward. And enjoy the stretch here for a couple of breaths. And reach forward. Keep going until you're fully, your entire body's down on the mat. Let's bring your hands to the side of our body. Gaze forward. Shoulders off the mat. Push yourself up to tabletop and slide all the way to child's pose. One more time. Come on up to tabletop. Slide all the way down. Heads off the mat. Shoulders off the mat. Push yourself up to tabletop. Slide all the way to child's pose. One more time. Come on up. Tabletop. Slide all the way down. And take gaze forward. Shoulders off. Maybe this time let's hover our palms over the mat. Push your shoulder blades together. Open the chest forward. Plant your hands. Push yourself up to tabletop. Slide all the way to child's pose. And let's spend a couple of breaths here. All right, come on up to tabletop. Let's get set up for our first down dog. Right leg shoots back, roll forward and back. Check in with your heels and your calf muscles, your toes. Back to the center. Left leg back, roll forward and back. Check in with your toes, heels. Knees and shoulders. All right. Right leg back, left leg back. You're in plank. And lift your hips up to the ceiling for your first down dog. Almost hear all my joints cracking. Pedal your feet out. And press onto each mound of both your palms. Drop your head down and between your shoulders. Feel the stretch on your upper back. Try to bring your heel down one leg at a time. Back and forth, back and forth. Come to plank. Back to down dog. Plank. Down dog. Come on to tippy toes on both feet. And release. Tippy toes and release. Come to plank and drop your knees and lower all the way down. Heads up, shoulders up, palms hover for baby cobra. Plant your hands, push yourself up to tabletop to child's pose. All right. Come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Right leg up for three-legged dog. Point your toes to ceiling. And bring your feet forward. Plant it right next to your right hand. And we're going to drop our left knee down. So, and come up. Put yourself on your knees. Hands to side. Inhale, arms over your head. Gaze to ceiling. Arms down, reach behind you. One more time, reach up. Gaze to ceiling. Exhale, arms down. Left knee off the mat, right leg back to down dog. And we're going to do the other side. Left leg up for three-legged dog. Point your toes to ceiling. And bring your feet forward. Right next to your left hand. Right leg down. And come on up. Arms to side. Inhale. Arms over your head. Gaze to ceiling. Exhale. Arms behind you and reach up. One more time. Inhale, arms over your head. Exhale this time. Plant your hands. Right knee off the mat. Left leg back to down dog. Let's cycle through. Come to plank for chaturanga. Lower all the way down. Our lower back's warming up for up dog. Push yourself up. Flip your feet to down dog. All right. Right leg up one more time for three-legged dog. Bring your feet forward. Plant right next to your right hand. We're going to bring the knee down again. This time, we're going to make sure left leg is straight. Let's do a quick test. Flip your feet so your toes down on the mat on the left leg, right? And lift your knee up, and your leg should be completely straight. It's an intense hip opener. So check in with your hips. Your right hand to right knee. And we're going to push and come up. Release your hands to the side. Inhale, arms reach up. Add that back bend. Exhale, one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant your hands. Left knee off the mat, right leg back to down dog. Let's reset our spine before we do the other side. Come to plank, chaturanga. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. All right, left leg up for three-legged dog. And bring your feet forward. And bring your right knee down. Again, let's do the test. Make sure your right leg is as straight as possible. Come onto the toes on the mat and drop your knee down, up, down. It should be straight. Bring your left hand to left knee and push yourself up. It's an intense hip opener on the right knee or right leg. Release your hands to the side. Inhale. Gaze to ceiling. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Right knee off the mat, left leg back to down dog. Come to plank, chaturanga, up dog, knees down to child's pose. No. Okay. All right. We're going to do pigeon next. Come on up. Tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Right leg up for three-legged dog. Let me bring it forward this time. Our right toe is going to be right next to left hand, and you're going to drop your knees down. Flip your left toe onto the mat. Gaze forward. Let's check in with our spine here. Your right hand to right knee, left hand to bottom of your right feet. Gaze forward, spine straight. Bring your palms to the mat. Come onto the elbows. And if you have it in you, reach forward. And bring your forehead to the mat. And spend a few breaths here. And come on up on your elbows into your palms. All right, so we're going to reach forward with our, bend your left knee, or left leg. Reach forward with your left hand and drop down and reach for your feet. Very good. And release. And there's a variation here where you bring your right hand up and reach forward too. I don't know, I think we're good with this. Lift your left knee off the mat, right leg back to down dog. And before we do the other side, let's chaturanga, come to plank, lower all the way down to up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. All right, so pigeon on the other side, left leg up for three-legged dog. And bring your left toe right next to your right hand. And drop your knees. Check in with our spine. Gaze forward. Drop down to your elbows. And if you have it in you, reach forward. And bring your forehead down. And spend a few breaths here. And come on up to your elbows, your palms. Let's bend our right leg and reach forward with your right hand. Right hand turns externally and reaches for your right toe. release. Get firm on your palms. Come on. Your right knee off the mat. Left leg back to down dog. You always come out as you go in. Come to chaturanga, plank, lower all the way down. Up dog. Knees down to child's pose. Here comes Marina's favorite, lizard. Come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Right leg up for three-legged dog. This time, maybe bend your knee, open the hip towards the right side of the room. And bring your feet forward. This time we're going to plant it outside of our right hand. All right, so to get into lizard, maybe drop on your left knee. Come onto your left elbow first. You may have to go on the knife edge of the right foot to kind of open your hips to be able to bring your right elbow down. Once the right elbow's down, you can lift your left knee off the ground for your full lizard pose. Very good. All right, come onto your palms. And right leg back to down dog. Let's reset our spine. Come to plank, chaturanga. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. All right, now for the other side. Left leg up for three-legged dog. Open your hips to the left, drop your leg to the side. Bend your knees and bring your feet forward. This time plant it outside of your left hand. Right knee down. Go on the knife edge of the left feet to make room. Your right elbow down first. And bring your left elbow down. This is my weak side. And lift your right knee off the mat for full lizard on the left. Very good. Come on up in your palms. Left leg back to down dog. Come to plank, chaturanga. Up dog, knees down to child's pose. All right. We're going to get into Malasana and maybe do some arm balances. We haven't done arm balances in a while. And maybe even a bind and a twist. But before we do that, let's do flying lizard. Come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Right leg up for three-legged dog. Bend your knees, open the hip towards the right. And bring your feet forward, planted outside of your right hand. All right, so this time, let's drop our left knee. We're going to take our right hand through right leg. Bring your shoulder under your right leg. And you hook your right feet on the right hand, right? That's what we're trying to get to, right? Victoria, I think you have it. Lift your left knee off the mat. Okay, and then lean forward and try to lift your I had it for all of 2 seconds. All right. You're almost there. Okay. Let's reset our spine. Maybe try the other side too. Left leg up for three-legged dog. Open the hip towards the left. Bring your feet forward, planted outside of left hand. Right knee down. And let's bring our right hand through left leg. Bring your left shoulder under left leg. Right knee off the mat. And try to hook your leg. I can't. All right, we'll keep working on this. Bring your left leg back to down dog. Come to plank chaturanga. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. Let's bring our right leg forward outside of your right hand. And bring your left leg forward. Both legs forward. Our hips are warm, right? Pretty much all our joints in our legs. So let's turn our toes out. Bring your knees in. Drop your hips inch by inch. Toes out, heels in. Toes out, heels in until your hips is fully resting on your legs. Elbows press against the knees. Hands to heart center for Malasana. All right. Plant your hands. Left leg back, right leg back to down dog. And come to plank. Chaturanga. Up dog to down dog. And left leg forward outside of your left hand. Right leg forward. And lower your hips, turn your toes, heels in, toes out, heels in, toes out, until you're fully resting. Back to Malasana. All right, let's add some twists here. Take your left hand, wrap it around left knees, and right hand. Reach forward and behind you. Open that right shoulder towards the right side of the room. Careful with your lower back here. Back to Malasana. Bind on the other side. Right hand wraps around your right knee. Left hand reaches forward and reaches behind you. And bind. Open that left shoulder towards the left side of the room. And release. Hands back to heart center. Plant your hands. Right leg back, left leg back. To down dog. Come to plank. Lower all the way down. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. Let's walk our feet forward. Come to forward bend. Inhale, come halfway up. Spine straight. Exhale, lower all the way down. Walk your fingers to the left. Back to the center. Walk your fingers to the right. Back to the center. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands reach over your head, gaze up. Palms together to heart center. Okay. We didn't do arm balances, but we can always get back into Malasana from standing. Okay. Before we do that, well, let's do that. Okay. So, to get into Malasana from standing, turn your toes out, heels in, bend your knees, right? Drop your hips, drop your hands until your hips are resting. Right? Elbows to knee, hands to heart center. All right, now for a crow, arm balance, reach forward, lean on your elbows and back. Let's do this a couple of times, get into the swing of things. Forward and back. It preps all your muscles that you're going to need to balance here. One more time. Now let's pause here. Gaze forward. Don't look down. If you look down, you may go down. Back to Malasana. Lean forward. All right. Now, once you have it, right toe comes off, left toe comes off, gaze forward. And fly the crow. You okay? It's good. It's been a while, so yeah. All right. Good? Yeah, you're supposed to on hold for a long time.
My profile, my lizard never does.
Yes. All right. So let's do, while we're at it, and our arm muscles are balanced, lift your hips up and maybe, actually, so it's almost like you're bringing your knee inside your armpits. So your knees should be resting against your deltoids, right? And then lift your hips up. This is for flamingo. Bakasana, right? So almost like crow, but your knees are not around your elbows, but on deltoids, one leg at a time. Very good, Helena. Strong. All right, that's a good idea, as long as we're down. All right. So there are some stretches we can do with our hips. Left leg forward. Bend your right leg. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale back to the center. And let's take our left leg out. And adjust your sit bone. Left hand reaches for your left toe. Right hand over your head. You can stay right here, or if you're flexible enough, reach with your right hand. I'm kind of cheating. Grab both hands and then try to look through and turn. Very good. Release and switch legs. Right leg forward, left leg bent, sit bone grounded, spine straight. Reach up, exhale, forward fold. And back. And turn your toe out. Adjust your step bone. And reach with your right hand for your right toe. Left arm reaches to the side. Over your head. And release. All right. Both legs straight. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Exhale, forward fold. Someday, when I lose my belly, I should be able to go further down. Yes. Yeah, this is keeping me. All right. Come on up. Let's bend our knee. Reach for the toe. Rest your belly against the thighs. And then keep pressing your belly against your thigh. And push your feet forward. Intense lower back stretch. All right, back to the center. Okay, so let's bring our soles of the feet together. Adjust your sit bone if you need to. Grab onto the toes, flutter those wings. This is what's going to help us do our full splits someday. All right, let's bring our left hand and feed through our left leg. Try to bring our elbow down. And then right hand through. Lean forward. It's a variation of kurmasana, but I think the real kurmasana is where your hands are actually behind you and you're plopped forward. And come on up. Yeah, your hands are actually, straight behind you. Through here. Yeah. No, shoulders and your lower back. It's not going to let us do. And then, and you know, they have the binds where you really get under your shoulder, and then Talia could actually do this. Hop up, come onto your elbows, both your feet over your, yeah. All this stretch, right? But then she can get up in the morning, no stretch, and then do it.
Their ratio is different. Their shoulders and hip mass ratio is
Yeah,
different. So
yeah. Yeah.
for us,
Yeah. Yeah.
that is a little bit heavy to lift. Lower back.
Yeah. All right, so left leg forward. Let's bring our right leg up. Grab onto your big toe. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Reach forward for your other big toe, right? And then lift this other leg. Yep.
Straight.
Yeah, so maybe, yep. So lift to the side, right? And then reach forward. It's awkward. Yeah, your knees to the side. Yeah. Yep.
Just don't keep my balance in that posture.
Yeah. Yeah. So your leg, right? This leg's not straight. It's bent like this. So it's some sort of a. It's almost like you're doing a bow and arrow. Yeah. Yeah. So this leg is straight. Yeah. Like this. And on the other side. So I guess maybe just do the legs, so the knees to the side, and then no.
Something like this. Huh?
Yeah. All right. Okay. We can always do rock the baby. So this whole leg comes up. Lift it up with your right hand. Bring it inside of your left. Right. Support the whole leg, and then this other hand reaches for And rock the baby. That entire leg from the hip on down is off the mat. And release. Left leg up. Reach around with your right hand. Left hand around. And rock the baby on the other side. And release. I think we've tortured us enough. Lower down. I just realized we didn't have any music all class. I should bring my boombox.
Do you want me to turn them now?
No, it's okay. All right. Bend your knees. Lift both knees off the mat. Reach around with your hands. Hug your knees out. Roll side to side. That feels really good on my lower back. And release your hands to T. Let's rotate both knees clockwise. Pause, go the other direction. Pause. And let's rotate right knee clockwise, left knee anti-clockwise. So your knees go apart and come back together. Pause, go the other direction. And pause. Drop your legs, straighten both legs, roll them in and out. Bend your knees. Let's bring our feet towards the ceiling. Our hips are warm. We can do some happy baby here. Reach for your toes on both legs. And swing side to side. Happy baby. And bring the soles of feet together for bound angle. Alternate between bound angle and happy baby. Bound angle and happy baby. Bound angle, happy baby. And drop your legs. And straighten both legs. Roll them in and out. Quick windshield wiper. Bring feet mat distance apart. Hands to T. Drop both knees to one side. And back to the other. Back and forth. Back and forth. You know, you can do this sitting up. It's a different stretch. All right. Let's scan our body head to toe. We did a lot of hip openers and some shoulder openers. Look for any area of discomfort. If you do find it, send some extra breath there. Be mindful of those areas when you're out and about today. Let's start shutting down. When I call out each part of your body, consciously try to relax that area. Starting from your forehead. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyelids, your cheeks, your chin, your neck. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Relax your chest, your core, your hips, your thighs, your knees, calves, and your toes. Your entire body's relaxed. Just the breath remains. Just wake up. Wake up our hands and your feet. Bend your knees, roll to your right. With the help of your left hand, push yourself up. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste, Marina, Helena, and Victoria. All right, good.
Feel better. So this coming week, no class?
No, this week there's class.
Ah.
The following week.
Follow.
Yeah. Yep.
Excuse me. So see on Tuesday.
Yes. Yep. So we have next Saturday and then